Amanda. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hope you're having an awesome day. Thanks for taking some time every day to hang out with me. Today's video, I'm sharing with you a new subscription box to my channel. This is LASHYBOX. As you may know, I used to not wear lashes at all, and then I started getting glitz glam, and that's how I started building up my lash collection. But I need more, as a Little Mermaid would say. So I started up LASHYBOX. They have different tiers of boxes that you can get. I got the XL box because you get a little bit of makeup as well as lashes. So I felt like, let's give it a try and see. This is my second one. I did not make it around to posting up June's unboxing. I'm just really excited to share this box with you guys. I'll leave my LASHYBOX playlist to watch previous unboxings, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and give this video a like. Let's get unboxing. So the XL box is $24 every month, and you're supposed to get 5 pairs of lashes, and then you get a couple of makeup items as well. This is what the inside of the box looks like. Oh, right off the bat, I'm like geeking over this pair of lashes right here. This is from the brand, I'm assuming Amore Us USA. These are silk mink lashes, and this style is right up my alley. It's kind of hanging on by a thread right there. I'm already loving the style looking at it, which I love because I have no lashes to begin with. And it starts out thin and it fans out thick towards the outer portion of your eye. There's just something about that style lash that really just takes it up a notch instead of just the lashes just being like the same length across the whole band. And I think it's because I have small hooded eyes that it complements the look nice, but it also acts like a focal point. So I'm very excited to see how these will work out. A bright, bold look is going to be perfect for this style. And now we have a stack of 4 of LASHYBOX lashes. This is the style Demi. Compared to this style, you can tell that these are going to be even all the way through, as opposed to these where it goes thin then thick on your way out. I still haven't used the LASHYBOX brand of lashes yet. We did get a couple pairs in June's. I did put them aside to incorporate in some future looks. So I'm not sure how the LASHYBOX bands are. I'm very picky when it comes to my lash bands. I really like a sturdy band as opposed to like a flimsy loose band, because a sturdy band I find for me a lot easier to apply. Like once it's on my lid, it's on. Whereas if it's a looser band, I'm kind of fidgeting for a while to get the lash to actually stick and stay down where it needs to be. And I feel like sometimes I have to apply it like 2 to 3 more times because it just won't stay, or like the glue just went all over the lid, kind of soiling the look there too. So I hope that these bands are nice. Looking at this band compared to the first style lashes, like this is a thick band and this one has a thin band. So I hope that even though it's thin, that it's still going to be pretty sturdy. The next style we have is Jennifer. It looks kind of similar. In the style Demi, they look a little bit thinner, whereas Jennifer has like a little bit more thickness to her, and they are a little bit more shorter than Demi. But nonetheless, both styles are ones that I usually gravitate towards. The next style we have is Spicy. And what I like about Spicy, it doesn't go thick, thin, thick, thin. It kind of just increases in length as you get towards the middle portion of the lashes, which I don't have any or very little styles of in my collection. So I'm very curious to see how this will look on the eyes. With how long that these lashes get, I feel like it's gonna go above my brow. The only thing that kind of bothers me with like the super long lashes is that if it's continuously touching up here and tickling my brow. And I find myself blinking a lot more if that's the case. And then the last style we have is Bali. Jennifer and Bali are kind of similar to each other. The only difference that I'm picking up on is that Bali has some of those thick, thin patterns, but it's adding like a little bit more of a wisp effect compared to Jennifer. Very excited to try all 5 pairs of those lashes. And then lastly, we have 2 makeup items. I'm gonna set this brush set aside for a future giveaway. This is by the brand Kala. You get 7 brushes in this case. I just have so many brushes I need to resist, and I know if I open these up, I'm never gonna clean the other ones that I have. That's a bad habit that I have, so I just want to be able to share these with you guys. This brush right here is the powder brush. This one, the more angled one, is a blush brush. You can also use those for bronzer as well. There's an angled eyeshadow brush, a shading brush, a lip brush with cover. So I feel like that's a really nice set that you can get use out of on your eyes and your face. And then we have this eyeshadow palette by Rude Cosmetics. This is the Metropolis Rio de Janeiro. Ooh, this is pretty. I think this is the one that I wanted because these grungy shades right here were calling to me. I really love Rude Cosmetics shimmers. Their mattes are okay. I've had some hits and misses with their mattes. They either blend out really nice or not so much, but their shimmers haven't let me down in the palettes that I do already have from them. So let's do some swatches. I need to go over this green one again because I was so stoked for it and it's kind of just struggling. There it goes. It builds up so pretty and it looks like this little silver shade is struggling too. These do feel a lot thinner than the gold and the brown, more like toppers as opposed to like the typical shimmer formula than this yellow and brown shade. These lighter shimmer shades right here might be best to apply with your finger, or if you want to use a brush, maybe wetting it could help amplify it a little bit more. Ooh, that is a nice matte black. And then this shimmer right here was like this brown and yellow ones being a little bit more thicker and not topper-esque feeling. I'm still very shook from this matte black. Both mattes actually, because they have pigment all the way through, and I did mention I did struggle with some of Rude's mattes, so maybe they've reformulated and improved over time, but I'm excited to see how those would work out. After swatching the top row and looking at it, not just being like, oh, look at the pretty colors, it is very heavy on the shimmers, and I feel like I would have to pair this palette with another because we only get these. Okay, so these two shimmers again feel like traditional shimmers, and then the two on the end feel a lot like toppers. So I am just gonna go one more time over, see if it helps a little bit. It looks like after a second swipe, it does help build it up a little bit more. And this is the entire palette swatched. Overall, I am very stoked for this palette. I'm obsessed with this last shimmer that we swatched, and then this matte black is absolutely stunning. It definitely took me by surprise. Out of all the Rude palettes that I have, this one really excites me, even though I might have to pair it. And I know that's something that I don't like doing, just because when I have a palette, I want to be able to just use and focus on that one palette. Some looks that I have done, I have paired palettes with, and I've absolutely loved it. So it's something that I'm just getting used to. There is a fly in here. Flying around. My ADD can't even. But I'm really loving the color story of this palette. It's really grungy. The shimmers are absolutely stunning. And even if I don't get much use out of these mattes, hoping I can with that matte black, I will definitely get some use out of these shimmers. I feel like that these toppers are going to look really nice either in the inner corners or halo looks. Overall, I am very excited for my LASHYBOX. I know for all 5 pairs of lashes, they're going to get so much use and so much love. I cannot wait to create some looks and show you guys these lashes in action. These shimmers swatched beautifully. That matte black, I'm still shook. Like, I cannot get over it right now. Definitely want to put this palette in action with the lashes. And then I hope you guys are excited for this brush set for you guys. I would love to know if you guys get LASHYBOX, which tier do you guys get? And if you guys get the XL box, did you guys get the same products as me, or was there a variation? And if you don't get the XL box, which tier do you get? What lash styles did you get? And do you guys get any other makeup items in it, or is that just for the XL? Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and if you don't, I appreciate your view anyways, and I'll see you in the next video.